But Lil's already looking for a kill, so he's going to roll himself forward, looking for that kill on the SF. The distance is too much, but there's Courier Sniper still waiting. Does he have enough damage with the boots? He should be able to. Yep, there's 2 hits, and say goodbye to Virtus.Pro's Courier early on.
They're almost level 3,
and now they're going to 3-man gank in mid with LeBron as well as Cole up a long way. They start with Solo just throwing back the SF, but Lil actually misses the roll. The kick will be off target as well.
He should still go down. They still have another roll. They have Fade Bolt up too. Yeah, Cole's going to die here for sure.
Yep. One last hit, and Solo will take the first blood.
Pasha getting very good levels in that offlane because of that pull, as well as just being versus dual lane.
Mitch just hung around way too long, and this is what we're worried about with this real strong defensive lane from Virtus.Pro.
Picks up a haster on the TA in the top lane, and he's going in.
Well, Cole's low enough, so yeah, no one with 3 points up in refraction actually uses the deny on the melee creep to get the first bit of side blade damage onto the SF. And it's a very quick, easy 2 hits after that. They know that Lil is down here farming, so there's an opportunity for a kill. But if Mitch starts with his attack, Lil's going to have time to react. And that's his issue, and that's exactly what happens. But no, the kick and the stun.
Mid lane, this could be where no one gets pressured here.
Yeah, he gets stunned. His refraction charges it down. He got 2 bottle charges up his sleeve, but he needs extra help. Park's going to be there. Triggers off the Guardian Angel, and no one wants to try and start fighting. With that side blade damage, they've got to stop walking in a straight line. They're taking too much extra spill damage. And no one's already got his refraction up. Now in comes Swiftning, in through the back end. He wants to try and bring down the Omni, but there's just too much damage with Earth Spirit turning on the Magnetize. Both Goggy as well as Mitch just have to roll out of here, but Lil rolls in right on top of the Lion, onto the Eclipse as well. The damage is so heavy from Virtus.Pro, and Solo is here to make sure the SF cannot even escape. Ramsey's with a triple kill. They just pinged it and changed the wards over from Solo's stash. Maybe not that great. He put down the Observer ward. He got the secondary sentry, so he saw Mitch for a moment, pick up the live stealer, throw him back in.
Silenced.
No one. Oh, with a kick as well. So much damage. No one is going to tear apart this Elements lineup. A double kill for him.
Take out the shrines, take a gem, and then that could be their avenue to go to the high ground, but they're not even waiting.
It's fight time. Like, he actually needs an item to fight right now. TP back, maybe just hold on to the buyback. But this tier 3 tower, okay, well, LeBron didn't survive long. Ogre is meant to be one of the tankiest support heroes in the game. But when you're running a Templar Assassin with that much negative armor effect, it's hard to survive. Even now, Swiftning trying doing his work on the front lines, but Lil jumps in the back, and everyone gets magnetized, silenced up. They're trying to run in deep, and remember, no one's got a license to dive at the moment because he has that Aegis the Immortal, plus he's actually got the Omni Knight behind him. So with the extra heals, they try and fight. Solo finally pops back out again, the Infestation, picking up Mitch, just delaying up a little bit. Lil, they'll finger him down. Finally, they get that kill, but Ramsey turns the ult on, and it's going to be a Solo SF ulti almost onto him. Can turn his attention towards Mitch. Lose the beams off cooldown right now, but it's not enough damage to find that kill, but it won't matter. No one's still on a bit of a rampage, and they call it 18-minute GG call coming out from Elements. Virtus.Pro looking strong and looking very much in control.
Virtus.Pro moving to their 5th pick, and they snag up the Earthshaker.
For the Darkseid, like the Darkseid wants to have that nice little burn damage against the Juggernaut, but Healing Ward's going to counter most of that. The other option they had was the Live Stealer option, where they start off with a spin. Mitch will have to take that little bit of extra damage. Remember, Ramsey doesn't take any extra damage from the Iron Shell, so they'll turn around for a disruption. Now, the Omni died in the meantime, so Elements do spill first blood up on that top lane.
Repel being used, he's got the bug on him. One more auto attack, he's not going to get it.
No, and even not Shikuchiing under the lane, but it's in middle lane too, where no one got initiated on. You do have the imprisonment up. You've still got Glimpse available here from Goggy. Lil's in the neighborhood. His fissure is also up, so they start off with the disruption. That's over on the Earth Spirit. He wants to roll out. Won't happen. It was actually on cooldown too.
Well, Ramsey just gets left in bottom lane, which is just fine for him. He's almost 6 now too, so he can even go for the solo kill on Mitch, which looks like he wants to go for it. Gets it, and he's done.
Yeah, with the spin they do have it. Meanwhile, up on top lane, the Purification. I was wondering if they're going to get to a better position for it with that disruption, catching the Weaver out.
Well, mid lane. Could see the aggression come out with an Invis Pasha.
Yeah, he's waiting.
Here we go.
To jump in forward, and now with the Purification, you've still got Assassination available, but it's not even required for this. With a rolling boulder forward, oh LeBron, do you really want a piece of this? Like, yeah, he's going to come into it. No one knows he needs a little bit more damage. Now starts the Assassination. The damage output is enough. So they give a double kill.
Dominator finished up very shortly for himself. Oh, Solo even snatches the bounty room.
Rolling Boulder's coming in forward, but Lil just gets the fissure stun off. They have enough damage with the stun down if you can get the totem hit. No, Lil just starts his TP, so does Solo. Lil is out, and Solo, no, he doesn't get out. In fact, neither does Lil.
Yeah, they're waiting. Lil knows exactly where it's coming from.
And they find their target, Lil.
It's an Invis rune.
He wants to tank it. He doesn't know about the Invis rune. That's why the Storm is actually going to create a little bit of problems with the stun. Also doing its work from Lil. So much damage and time. Do they have enough? Ramses has the Omni Slash available. LeBron's is going to be brought down to double kill for Ramses already. They walk around the wall, and now it's up with the Omni Slash to get a quick kill over to Mitch and turn the attention over towards Swiftling. He does bring down the SD, but no, with a stun and the Guardian Angel, they can't do enough damage to actually find a kill on the TPing out Jugger. TPing out Sniper. But Swiftling, hopefully, if he can just get something as well, a double kill,
Ion
picking up
Reaver.
Pasha, moving forward. Are they actually letting this tier 3 tower fall without
They're going
any...
for smoke wrap. This is the best. This is the thing they need to do. They need to get on the back line. But it's still very difficult because Blink, Earthshaker, they have all the different forms of counter initiation, and VP is very spread out.
Yep.
Lil is all the way in the top side. Solo is spread out too.
At least that disruption was then used. So the courier gets sniped on the back lines. This happened just before the fight begins. So Lil waiting in the tree lines. He gets the fissure and the Echo Slam control on the back, while Mitch is in a hell of a lot of trouble after he took a big brunt of the Omni Slash damage. But a lot of the abilities committed by Virtus.Pro. Maybe now Elements can get their opening forward. Maybe there is something, but Earthshaker, Fidget's going to come off cooldown. OD drops the hammer, doesn't find the kill. The Glimpse pulling no one back in again. Cole does have that double kill. They turn their attention towards where now? Ramses appears to be the primary target, and he'll start off his TP. With the repel, they have nothing to stop that, so they move on to a different target. It's Pasha around the tree lines. The back from Mitch, able to reach him in, and a triple kill for Cole. Elements finally getting themselves something really worth talking about.
Excellent Echo Slam from Lil, but not being able to focus down the Earth Spirit, who just kept causing like problems in the back, and then Goji getting a really nice glimpse off on no one with the Static Storm on top.
Solo's using first to catch it a scout.
Oh my god, Cole's dying.
Yeah, Ramses was having his quick run in too. He has a self-imprisonment. Ramses then just starts up the spin. A quick jump up, however. He had the Blink Dagger available, and it's up to Swiftling. Maybe he can get that kill over on Solo. The bugs are on him. Mitch back and back in again, actually pulling in Lil with him. Lil has the blink available, but no fissure, no stun up, and that's why Cole jumps further to the north. They're actually trapping Virtus.Pro around the pit. This is the fight for Elements, but can they keep it up with a kick forward?
Stun.
Yes, they can. LeBron can do it, and now the supports will fall too. It's already a triple kill for Cole. It's about to be more an ultra kill for Cole. The OD fighting through that with 48 stolen intelligence, and now Roshan, what Virtus.Pro tried to stop happening. They have some nice sentry positioning. They're going to lose one of these right now. So they're planning down more, and they see the dire one. So here comes the Swarm. Connect over on Ramps as well as Roshan. Rolling boulder. The kick is perfect with the Darkseer wall, but Echo Slam from Lil, and the fissure hit. Oh my lord. Elements cop it really hard. Roshan is still slayed by the Radiant side, and no one sits inside the pit in relative safety, picking off these illusions, turning his attention over towards the OD. A defensive imprisonment will save him for a little bit longer. Goggy, he can't run away in time. Elements will be wiped, and Virtus.Pro, not only do they claim Roshan, they hold the Aegis, and they wipe Elements. But the tier 3 tower is already down.
They get the scan off.
They have to look.
Scan.
They have to look for the tree line. They have to look to the tree line right now. Elements to try and find Lil. Mitch, the kick is nice. They catch out the Juggernaut, but then the pushback from the Sniper. He gets the range, and Lil holds the OD in position. That's the bigger one. Cole's going to get almost no damage off in this fight. Lil keeps the control continuously going over on the Disruptor. Assassination's not enough to get one. Quick time lapse out, buybacks galore. But now, right, I think VP is farming illusions more than they're farming heroes. I'll now correct that as they've gone inside the base.
Swift Ending gets grabbed down in Sakuchi as well, and he just gets blown up.
Very, very difficult to defend this, but it's all or nothing. That's why they commit the buybacks. Mitch with another back. The OD ulti is good enough. Four-man kick, but Lil's fissure, it may have created enough space for Guardian Angel as well as the Purification to come up. So Lil will do even more work for his team. Aegis Immortal triggered over on the Sniper. His Hurricane Pike's available so he can push himself down. Right now he's just standing his ground against Mitch. No one just wants to be a beast. He'll push back Goggy, but he'll finally fall. Cole with that 40 stolen intelligence. They do repel them, but the cost is insanely great. So round 2, we'll see how much it's going to cost VP to push or Elements to defend. Solo isolated on the back lines. Again, that was a big oldie from the OD,
Cole
but
just
the
gets
Omni
destroyed.
Slash just destroys out the OD. 100 seconds for him on the sidelines. This is where the buybacks are really, really punishing. The death timers are so long. Swift had no other choice. He had to time-lapse out now. A quick jump away, but the assassinations there, an ultra kill for No One, and that is good game, well played. Taking 32 minutes and almost 32 seconds to wrap up this game. Virtus.Pro will win the first quarterfinal.